How $1,000 became $1 million in 90 days. The truth behind the impossible challenge. Imagine this. It's Monday morning. You check your bank account and the balance reads exactly $1,000. For most people, that's barely enough to cover a month's rent, groceries, or a few unexpected bills. Now imagine someone tells you that this same $1,000 could become $1 million in just 90 days. Not in 10 years, not in 20 years, just 3 months. At first it sounds ridiculous, but then you open YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and suddenly you're surrounded by people claiming they did exactly that. Some say they traded stocks, others claim it was cryptocurrency, some credit AI, others promise a secret business model that anyone can copy. So who's telling the truth? Is becoming a millionaire in 90 days actually possible? Or is the internet selling another dream? Today, we're separating fact from fiction, because behind every unbelievable success story lies a reality that almost nobody talks about. Let's ignore emotions for a moment. Let's look only at numbers. To turn $1,000 into $1 million, your money has to increase 1,000 times. That doesn't sound difficult until you realize what it actually means. If your money doubled every month, after 3 months, you'd only have $8,000. Triple it every month, you'd finish with just $27,000. Even increasing your money by 10 times every single month only leaves you with $1 million after 3 consecutive perfect months. And that's something almost nobody in the financial world has ever done consistently. Even legendary investors don't produce returns anywhere close to that, which tells us something important. If someone really made $1 million in 90 days, it probably wasn't because of investing alone. Something much bigger was happening behind the scenes. Here's something most viral videos never tell you. You're usually seeing the last chapter of the story, not the first. Imagine someone launches an AI software company. For 3 years, nobody notices. They work late nights, they fail, they lose money, they rebuild, then suddenly, one famous influencer shares their product. Within weeks, thousands of customers arrive, revenue explodes, and newspapers publish headlines saying, "This founder made $1 million in only 3 months." Technically, that's true, but it ignores the 3 years that came before those 90 days. The internet loves overnight success. Reality loves long preparation, and that's a huge difference. If you study people who built fortunes quickly, you'll notice something strange. Money wasn't their biggest advantage. Leverage was. Leverage means creating something once and getting paid for it many times. A software application can be downloaded by millions. An online course can be sold while its creator sleeps. A YouTube video can generate revenue for years. A digital product costs almost nothing to duplicate. That's why entrepreneurs often become wealthy much faster than employees. They're not selling hours, they're building systems. Without leverage, turning $1,000 into $1 million is almost impossible. With leverage, extraordinary things become possible. Not easy, but possible. Now let's talk about something the success stories rarely mention: risk. To chase enormous returns, people often take enormous risks. Some borrow money, some use dangerous amounts of leverage in trading, some invest everything into one cryptocurrency, some quit stable jobs without any backup plan, and for every person who becomes successful, thousands lose everything. But those failures rarely appear on your social media feed because failure doesn't go viral. Success does. This creates a dangerous illusion. It makes impossible odds seem normal. It convinces people that extreme success is common, when in reality, it's incredibly rare. After studying hundreds of successful entrepreneurs, a clear pattern begins to appear. They don't rely on luck alone. They usually combine several powerful ingredients: a valuable skill, a product people genuinely need, marketing that reaches the right audience, relentless execution, the willingness to fail repeatedly, and perhaps most importantly, they reinvest almost everything they earn. Instead of buying expensive cars, they buy more growth. Instead of celebrating early wins, they keep building. That's how wealth compounds. Not overnight, but over time. So, can $1,000 become $1 million in 90 days? Yes, but only under extraordinary circumstances. The real story is almost never about a magical investment, or a secret trading strategy, or a hidden loophole. It's usually about years of preparation, a scalable business, perfect timing, relentless execution, and yes, a little luck. The headline says $1,000 became $1 million in 90 days. But the truth is far more interesting, because the real investment wasn't the $1,000. It was the years of knowledge, discipline, and persistence that came long before anyone was paying attention. And maybe that's the lesson worth $1 million. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more practical financial education, and let me know in the comments how much money you have right now. So enjoy your journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.